matter right now, Judge. He's on bond. We have this particular matter, allegedly, where this individual ended up touching a 7-year-old's vagina. We have corroboration to that, Judge. And, Your Honor, with all due respect, the way that the people see this defendant, based on previously being charged, now being charged with another CSE first degree, we find him to be a predator. Not only that, Judge, we find him to be mentally unstable. He's currently on a case regarding minors, 12 and 14 years old. And just plain and simple, Judge, we find him to be a danger to the community. Therefore, Judge, we do feel as though a high cash bond is appropriate. We do feel as though the magistrate got it right here in terms of the $250,000 cash, not just to this particular complainant, but kids, all kids. This is one of those individuals where we feel as though he poses a danger to everybody.
See, where we haven't heard their arguments of counsel, where this gets a little dicey for concerning bond, is that we have a situation where the defendant allegedly, I guess, an 18-year-old comes in town to visit with him for her birthday. She turned 18, so she comes to see the 37-year-old.
Man, that's problem number one. What you flying out underages that's not of age, flying them out to your house for with kids? That's the first problem. That was the first mistake. I can't believe that he got this fire, bro, and they flew out. They actually went to this fool crib, man, with a kid, took a child with them, and then wonder why what happened to the child happened to the child. Man, this dude was something else. Let's get back to it, bro.
Who she's been in a long-term relationship with for the last 3 years. So I guess he would have been 34, starting the relationship with the 15-year-old. Allegedly, she talks to a friend, and they come over, and the 7-year-old is over. The girl comes and finds the two of them in the bed, and then the mother contacts a person asking who is this Kevin guy, because her daughter says he touched her vagina. So, and then we have another case of furnishing alcohol to 12-year-olds, and whether there's sex there or not sex there. We have a pattern that's a little bit concerning. It's a lot of minors, a lot of alcohol, a lot of sex allegations, a lot of molestation allegations, a lot of flying people in who are kids and teenagers. And so, we're real concerned about this. So the $250,000 bond is an unaffordable bond. And so the court does find that this defendant is a danger to all kids. He's just a danger. The court is going to disagree with the magistrate on this, and I know the magistrate or magistrates had some issues with this defendant, and they used the information that they had at this time to come up with the $250,000 bond. But the court does find that Mr. Pollard poses a great danger to the community, and a $250,000 bond is unaffordable, but it's not enough. It's not enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some to it to make sure he's incapacitated. But if he posts the bond, then that means we know that he'll appear for court. So the bond is going to be increased to $1 million, $1 million, and that'll be $1 million cash. If he makes the $1 million, then he'll be placed under house arrest with GPS tether. Mr. Pollard is not to have any interactions with anyone under the age of 18, whether they're family, whether he knows them. He's not to be around anyone under the age of 18. If he is, that will violate this bond. Thank you.
So, Judge, the bond was $250,000 cash.
Okay, so the judge don't need you to tell him how much he just said the bond gonna be. That doesn't make no sense whatsoever. We know how much. It ain't that no more. The number changed. The number's different now. That's why the judge just said what he said. He don't need you to repeat what the number was. You just need to focus on what the number is now, which is $1 million. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, and now it's $1 million cash. Now it's $1 million cash. Okay. It's $1 million now. It's $1 million.
Okay, because he's on Social Security disability.
I understand. But the court finds that Mr. Pollard it may be some serial action that's going on right here. And I don't really know if he's like a serial rapist. I don't know if there are other children that he just lays in the bed with allegedly and touches, or there's other 12-year-olds, or if he's flying other 18-year-olds out to celebrate their birthday. I'm not sure. So what we have to do is we're going to err on the side of caution and make sure that Mr. Pollard is not able, at least right now, to be able to engage or even be charged with engaging in these type of activities.
Yeah, no, Judge, I get it. I know it's rough when the allegations are from January of 2020, but the prosecutor doesn't charge until January 24. I mean,
it's when it looks like it wasn't until October 14th of 2023 when the mother called asking, who is this Kevin guy? So that we just kind of got that information. And I'm not sure when the 12-year-old, I'm not sure when all the 12-year-old and the alcohol, when that happened. So it's a lot, Mr. Reagan. And so the timeline may get a little bit jumbled, but it's a lot of kids, teenagers, alcohol, sex, molestation, it's kind of, we're here where we are.
Yes, sir.
Right, thank you.